Coming up on Hashtag That,
an exclusive look behind the scenes of the rugby calendar photo shoot.
Plus, Alex Taglieri takes us to this week's People's Choice Awards.
From Hamden to Hollywood, we are your source for entertainment news.
From Hamden to Hollywood, we are your source for entertainment news.
Good evening and welcome to Hashtag That. My name is Ashley Cotto.
And I'm Matt Fortin. Seniors in high schools across the nation considering joining the Quinnipiac class of 2023. The university pulled out all the stops this weekend to entice potential Bobcats, throwing its annual open house. Each school showcased what it has to offer to parents and students who came in droves to the Mount Carmel campus. Those acceptance letters will be rolling out in the coming weeks. So best of luck to everyone waiting to hear back.
Quinnipiac seniors got a taste of what a bar on campus would be like. SPB, SGA, and QU Dining organized the first ever pub night at Rocky Top last Thursday, serving everything from beer, wine, and mixed drinks. Seniors piled in, excited to grab a drink in the comfort of their own campus. Student leaders say this event is being used to gauge interest in having a permanent bar on campus.
Well, one campus org giving students a look at how much food they waste. Students for Environmental Action set up a table right where everyone goes to throw away food at the CAF, and instead put their food in clear bins. You can see here just how much food is wasted by students, but they are giving out dining dollars for anyone with no scraps. So there's an incentive, if you need one, to finish your food. And you know the holidays are right around the corner when Starbucks starts selling their iconic winter drinks.
Here with the review of a few of those drinks are Hashtag Sam McCleary and Izzy Shapiro.
Check it out.
Hi guys, we're back with another edition of trying Starbucks drinks. This time we're trying our holiday treats and drinks. So Sam, what did you get?
So I got the caramel brulee latte and the cranberry bliss bar. What about you?
I got the hot chocolate and the chocolate swirl roll.
Nice.
Have you ever had those before?
No, I haven't, but I'm really excited to try them out because I loved the fall drinks that we got last time.
Yeah, me either. I've never had this before. I of course love hot chocolate, but I've never had the Starbucks version. So should we try them?
Yeah. All right. All right, what do you think about yours?
Well, as I said, I've never had the drinks from Starbucks like the hot chocolate before. And I think this is going to be my go-to drink.
Really?
I got it with almond milk, so it's a little bit more creamier than it would be traditionally.
Yeah.
And I would definitely get it with whipped cream because that's the one thing I miss.
Yeah. Yeah, mine's pretty good too. I usually get like the regular caramel latte and it kind of tastes like that, but it's like a little sweeter. I definitely like it. I'd definitely get it again.
All right.
All right, ready for food?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, what do you think?
I'm a little bit confused. Like, it reminds me of a cinnamon roll, but it's chocolate instead, so I'm like expecting cinnamon when I eat it.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not. It's good though. It just seems like it needs to figure itself out.
Yeah, no, mine's pretty good too. It tastes like kind of like cheesecake, which sounds really weird, but it has like the cream cheese frosting. But yeah, it's actually pretty good. It's definitely better than what we had last time. But
no, I would agree. Actually, everything was way better than what we got last time.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks guys for checking it out. Hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving and happy holidays, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
The rugby team is gearing up to release their annual calendar fundraiser, and it is sure to turn heads.
That's right. Our very own Paige Meyer was there this weekend as the team posed in the nude for their calendar shoot.
Take a look at our exclusive...
When a crazy fundraising idea and hanging out with the boys combined, it is bound to be an asinine day.
I mean, at this point, we're all pretty close. We had a full season of playing together, going out, having a good time, so we're all pretty close already. This is kind of just something we do on top of it.
New Blue Rugby, Quinnipiac's unaffiliated men's rugby team, is taking team bonding to a whole new level.
This is definitely one of our big bonding experiences. This is when we all get together and really just have fun when the season's over.
The team creates a year-long calendar with photos of themselves to raise money for the team's expenses.
To raise funds so we can afford to get rides to our games, afford equipment, all the pads and balls that we have to buy, ref fees, and all the stuff, all the gear that we get every year.
QU females are not the only ones enjoying the calendar. The New Blue Rugby boys have their eyes on the prize in terms of fundraising for a cause that they love.
Honestly, that we get to raise so much funds. Last one that we did, we donated half our funds to the SVO. So we're always happy that once we do this, we also get to give back a little bit.
Whether on the field, in a pile of leaves, or posing in the cold, the New Blue Rugby team is sure to break the barriers with some loose restrictions for a couple of sexy shots.
See, we just kind of make it up as we go. Kids come up with ideas, kids bring props, and we just kind of spitball it and see what looks good. Sometimes they're good and we like them, other times they're honestly kind of bad, but we figure it out.
The team captains arrange the photo shoots to get the perfect pictures for each month. This not-so-ordinary calendar was started years back, and the tradition continues.
My favorite picture has got to be my freshman year with one of the kids that graduated, Taco. Me and him had a picture around the grill with, I had a pan and he had a sub, and that was a great picture, definitely a hit in the calendar. So close. It's a naked calendar, man.
The 2019 calendars will be out in a couple of weeks, just in time for the holiday season.
So the selling of the calendars is a dorm storm. We go into all the different buildings. We send the guys that live in Commons, they go around Commons and try to sell them, just go door to door. A lot of people go up to Crescent. The people who live off campus, they're tough to get to, but we put it on social media so people can find it.
The New Blue Rugby calendars will be sold for $20, so be sure to get yours, and trust me, you do not want to miss it. For Q30 Entertainment, I'm Paige Meyer.
Looks a little chilly. I don't know. I don't think we could get any of our holiday hotties to be doing that.
Well, I certainly wouldn't be out there in this weather, but anyway, still to come on this episode of Hashtag That, Rico DeFranzo is back and trying to break another record.
Plus, the Hashtag True has all of your People's Choice Awards update.
Don't turn that dial. Hashtag That. We'll be right back.
Do you like debate? That's a converted relief pitcher making the start because it was a doubleheader. You got no hit by a relief pitcher. You can't tell me that's not embarrassing.
Analysis.
You can see his stance, his positioning right there is excellent.
And a side of entertainment.
Is he right or is he crazy?
Well, we all know the answer to that. He's a bit crazy, but I gotta say, you know.
Then join us on Bobcat Breakdown.
From the court to the ice to here on the diamond, we'll discuss everything you need to know about Quinnipiac athletics.
Bobcat Breakdown, Tuesdays at 9:30.
From Hamden to Hollywood, we are your source for entertainment news.
Welcome to the WQAQ Morning Show. Dan Ball and Emma Spagnolo joining you here from the QAQ studios in Hamden. And Emma, it is that time of year again.
Let's get it going. Sports Ball starts right now.
We start tonight with some basketball coverage.
And here again, Aaron Robinson hits the shot of his life.
I don't know what that celebration is, MJ, but I'm loving it.
Is that Fortnite?
Welcome back.
Rico DeFranzo has tried to break a few records this season. He hasn't quite done it yet, but that's not stopping him from giving it another go.
This time he is joined by Jensen Copa, leapfrogging into another record. Check it out.
What's up, guys? It's Rico here with Jensen, and we're on the quad back to try and break another world record. This week, we're trying to see how many leapfrog jumps we can complete in 30 seconds. I believe, what's the current record now?
The current record is 32, so
that's
it's gonna be a little challenging.
That's more than 1 jump a second. Yep. So we're gonna have to see if we can do that. What do you think? Can we do it?
I hope so, but you know, I've never done them, so probably not.
Did you even have a childhood?
You know, I jumped by myself a little bit, so just, you know.
All right, we'll see how this goes. Let's just give it a shot.
Get set, go. And that's time. And go. On your mark, get set, go. That's it. Get ready, set, go. That's it.
Well, clearly we didn't beat the world record, but we came kind of close.
We got under 10, like, you know, just exactly 10, so I feel like it was a lot better than I would have thought since I've never done them.
So what she's trying to say is if I had someone more experienced, I could have beaten them.
Last I checked, you fell like 4 times, so...
I did almost give you that concussion too.
So I probably should find a new partner for next time.
Needless to say, I don't think either of us are qualified to beat this world record, but we will be trying to beat other ones, so keep a lookout for that.
Hopefully beat one of those.
I'm Rico.
I'm Jensen.
Adios.
Great effort, you guys. You'll break a record one of these days.
They were close, only 10 off.
I know.
Another hour you guys could have gotten it, I'm telling
Definitely, but it was like 30 seconds.
Anyways, LA correspondent Kayla Heavey is here now with an inside look at this week's People's Choice Awards. And as you're about to see, she got up close and personal with some of Hollywood's biggest stars.
I'm jealous.
I still can't believe how close she was to the Kardashians.
I'm so jealous.
Anyways, thanks for the report, Kayla, and looks like you had an amazing time. Super happy for you.
Continuing our PCA coverage, Alex Taglieri is here with a red carpet fashion review. Tags, who PC slayed this year?
All in less than 2 minutes, so let's get started. Starting with the red carpet for the best and worst looks of the night, it seemed like every celebrity tried to make the biggest statement possible. From Kim Kardashian's optical illusion of a dress to Rita Ora's lavender gown and matching thigh-high boots, it seemed like there was an anything-goes mindset on the red carpet. But the biggest fashion crime of the night came from Parks and Rec's Retta, whose colorful dress was way too matronly for the lighthearted event. As for the best looks, Camila Mendes proved that she is once again one to watch in this beautiful mid-length dress. The pop of yellow is fun without being over the top, and the intricate floral details make the dress look like a work of art. Victoria Beckham pulled out all the stops as well in this bold white pantsuit. The pumps and lace shirt kept the look feminine, and the tailored blazer was chic and flattering. It made sense that she looked her best as she took home the Fashion Icon Award during the ceremony. In her speech, she gave Spice Girls fans what they really, really wanted by saying, "What you can achieve really can be limitless. I can't help it if you really, really want it, okay?" Other highlights from the show came from the Kardashian clan, who gave an emotional speech about the hardships California has faced in the past week, from the tragic shooting to the devastating wildfires. The family paid tribute to those affected by the recent events and urged viewers to donate supplies to victims and first responders. And fans of the canceled CW show Shadowhunters made sure the series went out with a bang, as the show and its stars took home awards in 4 categories. Its stars took home the award for Male and Female TV Star, and the series itself won Best TV Show and Best Binge-Worthy Show. We'll have to wait and see if this is enough to convince the CW to bring Shadowhunters back in the future. Lastly, there were 13 new and very unique categories this year that had fans talking, from Most Hype-Worthy Canadians of 2018, which went to Olympians Tessa Virtue and Scott Moir, to my personal favorite category, Choice Animal Star, which Crusoe the Celebrity Dachshund took home. I don't know how viewers could have possibly picked a favorite from the adorable lineup. Well, that just about covers it from this year's People's Choice Awards. Now back to Matt and Ashley at the desk.
Thanks, Tax, for that rundown. I can't believe anyone. Okay, I'm really not obsessed with the Kardashians, even
Yes, you
though
are.
based on this episode it sounds like I am. But I don't believe anyone looks that good. Kim Kardashian looked amazing.
I know. I don't
Like, I have a headache a little bit. Like, I kind of got a migraine after that dress. It's like those books you used to open.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna get a Tylenol during the break. But other than that, amazing. Totally
That was
amazing.
really good. I think everybody looked pretty good. There was one dress that kind of looked like my grandmother's dining room tablecloth. So there was that. But I do think it's kind of cool that they're also bringing in like other things like, what is it called? The Outstanding Canadians or whatever that was?
Yeah.
I feel like that was weird, but I also thoroughly appreciate Shadowhunters winning like 4 different awards.
Yeah.
Because I used to watch that. But
Awesome.
yeah.
Everyone's represented. Anyways, coming up after the break, Maggie Smith is here with your Hollywood news update.
Plus, you saw me ask Matt to send me live on the show a few weeks ago.
That's
And the
right.
big day finally came.
We have a recap of how the night went. Stay tuned.
Whether you're on the quad in your room or off campus, tune in to Q30 News for stories from student journalists you can trust.
We're covering the latest here on campus and in the surrounding communities.
Get the news you need to know every Wednesday night.
From Hamden to Hollywood, we are your source for entertainment news.
If you like debate,
That's a converted relief pitcher making the start because it was a doubleheader. You got no hit by a relief pitcher. You can't tell me that's not embarrassing.
analysis,
You can see his stance, his positioning right there is excellent.
and a side of entertainment,
Is he right or is he crazy?
Well, we all know the answer to that. He's a bit crazy, but I gotta say, you know.
then join us on Bobcat Breakdown.
From the court to the ice to here on the diamond, we'll discuss everything you need to know about Quinnipiac athletics.
Bobcat Breakdown, Tuesdays at 9:30.
Welcome back to the show, everyone.
Well, Matt, another big week in Hollywood. The Biebs was caught crying in public, and Kelly Ripa reveals a Thanksgiving disaster.
Truly never a dull moment. And here with all the details is Maggie Smith. Maggie, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, well, to start off, it seems like Justin Bieber has been pretty emotional lately. Most recently, after leaving their pastor's home last Thursday, Justin was spotted crying in his car with his wife, Hailey Baldwin, by his side. This was after he found out that Selena Gomez, his former girlfriend, had recently been hospitalized. A source confirmed to People magazine on Wednesday that Selena Gomez is, quote, seeking treatment after recently suffering an emotional breakdown while in the hospital, end quote. Now, this wasn't the first time Justin had been seen crying. A couple weeks ago, Justin was spotted crying at the Leaky Cauldron, Universal Studios' Harry Potter-themed bar in Orlando, Florida. He was once again with his wife and later told TMZ, quote, you got good days and you got bad days, end quote. So, Matt and Ashley, what do you guys think about all of the tears? And do you think Justin still has feelings for Selena?
Oh, okay.
Big questions tonight on Hashtag That. Big questions.
Yep. So, I got really deep into this story. It came up on my Snapchat, and I checked it out. And I was very intrigued because I saw that he was crying 2 times, like I think within the same week or like within 2 separate weeks. And then all of a sudden she gets hospitalized and now he's crying again. So I'm like, I feel like there's still something there, or he feels responsible for her like being hospitalized, because there was an article saying that she was hospitalized on an emotional breakdown about the wedding, about the fact that Justin is married to somebody else. But amongst other things, like about being celebrities and things like that, you know.
You know, you never know with these folks, because there's just so many rumors that swirl around Hollywood. You don't know what's going through someone's head, even that you personally know. Never mind someone that we don't know Selena, we don't know Justin, we don't know what's going through their heads. You know, obviously, I hope Selena's okay. I hope Justin is okay. And I really don't think I think Justin gets a bad rap, and I really think he's a sensitive guy, and I respect that he's feeling whatever Selena's feeling, if that is the case.
Maggie, what do you think?
Yeah, well, I know at the Leaky Cauldron, he also said that he was crying too because he was just taking it all in that he had just gotten married to Hailey Baldwin, so there's that factor too. But I do wonder, did they rush into their marriage? Does he still like Selena Gomez? Like, they were dating for so long. Did he just get over her? Like, you know, I still wonder about that too, so. But moving on though, Kanye West and Kid Cudi debuted Kids See Ghosts to close out Tyler, the creator's Camp Vlog Gnaw, at Dodger Stadium this past Sunday night. Their performance was made up of a 45-minute set that featured several cuts from their Kids See Ghosts joint album. While fans in the crowd, including the Kardashians, raved about his performance, one person wasn't too happy about it. The New Zealand singer-songwriter Lorde saw something upsetting after watching the performance and took to her Instagram to accuse the 2 rappers of ripping off her stage design. She pointed out several similarities, including the, quote, giant glass rectangular box raised above the stage and divided into segments, end quote. Lorde said, quote, I'm proud of the work I do, and it's flattering when other artists feel inspired by it to the extent that they choose to try it on themselves. But don't steal, not from women or anyone else, not in 2018 or ever, end quote. Kanye West tweeted about the performance yesterday, but made no mention of Lorde or her comments about the stage design. So, Matt and Ashley, what are your thoughts on this? At what point does a design become one that is so notable it can't be reused?
Yeah, you know, there's been a lot of these cases over the past few years, I feel like, because when it comes to artistic and creative things, it's so tough to prove that someone copied you. And it can be tough when there's so much out there right now to do something that isn't mirrored somewhere else. You know what I mean? So, like, the first thing that comes to my head would be like Madonna and Lady Gaga a few years ago. Remember that?
Yeah,
when
that was a big thing.
Madonna was like, you ripped off my song, and you know, I don't even remember what came of that, but there's so much out there that it starts to become difficult to not do something that isn't similar to something else.
Yeah, I do kind of feel like, though, it's a little weird because they're 2 very different genres. So, like, if one is doing one and she's a little smaller, like, and now these big, like, music moguls are coming out and, like, taking that kind of idea, I feel like it is a little sketchy, because then it's just like, here's one thing that we like, let's take that and use it for ourselves, and no one will know, you know?
Yeah, and it's even more challenging because it's a stage, not even a song where you can prove. But anyways, what else is going on out there, Maggie?
Well, now looking forward to Thanksgiving next week. Kelly Ripa talked about her biggest Thanksgiving disaster with her co-host Ryan Seacrest and Entertainment Tonight. The Live with Kelly and Ryan host said that one year, the back of her oven wasn't working and that she ended up serving a half-cooked turkey to several guests. Kelly says that she won't even bother to cook this year and that she's going elsewhere to eat her Thanksgiving meal. It goes to show that even celebrities run into problems during the holiday season. Matt and Ashley, what are your thoughts on this, and what are your funniest Thanksgiving memories? Do they compare to Kelly Ripa's?
Well, I've never nearly given my whole family food poisoning, but I'm not necessarily like the culinary connoisseur myself. I tried baking cookies one year for my family, and they got kind of just destroyed by everyone. No one was a big fan, so I haven't done much cooking since. That kind of hurt my morale and ego. That didn't feel good.
I'm definitely not a baker. This is kind of Thanksgiving-y. So not last year, 2 years ago, I decided I was gonna bake peppermint brownies because I had them at Starbucks. And I was like, oh my gosh, I really wanna do that. I tried, made them, they started coming out great, and then all of a sudden they came out of the oven. First of all, they were burnt, but not only were they burnt, they like the peppermint juice that you had to like put in was seeping through. So as soon as you like touched even the tray, your hand was just sticky and it was not fun. I'm not a baker.
Does not sound good. Doesn't sound like it should be either.
No,
Maggie, you any good at baking?
Well, let's see. There was one year when I ruined Thanksgiving for my family because just like Kelly Ripa, well, not exactly, but my oven has a child lock on it. And when you put the lock on, the oven stops working. So I accidentally put it on for some reason, I don't know why. And the oven wasn't working, so the turkey never got cooked.
That's unfortunate.
Good. Well, thanks, Maggie, for the Hollywood News Update. You're the best.
Still to come on hashtag this semi-recap. We have all the details on our night out.
Stay tuned to hear how it all went down.
Let's get it going. Sports Pause starts right now.
We start tonight with some basketball coverage.
And here again, Aaron Robinson hits the shot of his life. I don't know what that celebration is, MJ, but I'm loving it.
Is that Fortnite?
Welcome to the WQAQ Morning Show. Dan Ball and Emma Spagnolo joining you here from the QAQ studios in Hamden. And Emma, it is that time of year again.
Whether you're on the quad in your room
or off campus,
tune in to Q30 News for stories from student journalists who you can trust.
We're covering the latest here on campus and in the surrounding communities.
Get the news you need to know every Wednesday night.
So it'd be really cool too.
Welcome back to the show. So, you know, this past week.
So anyways, I guess we were gonna roll Asada. When Ashley asked me to send me a few weeks back, I was not expecting it. It was very surprising. But it actually happened a couple weeks ago. So we went to Semi, and we had a ton of fun.
We did. It was a lot of fun. I'm glad. I still like the fact that I asked you on air and you were still so shocked, and it was like this whole big thing. I thought it was so cute.
I was very surprised. I was very alarmed because I was not TV ready, but it was okay.
It's okay. But so.
Wait.
It looks like it.
Yeah. Anyways, so Ashley's in Kappa Delta.
Yes.
So the theme was masquerade themed. I don't know if you can tell in the video or not.
Well, we don't have our masks on.
No.
But
we really should have, because we had to drive. I probably put on 3 miles on my car, 3,000 miles, I should say. Because Ashley was giving me bad directions to try to find the place to get masks. So we had to go all over the place to find masquerade masks.
We went to Party City, but the wrong Party City, because I can't read directions, but also Google lied to me. So I kind of had to do that, and then we ended up going to Michael's,
Yeah,
bought
so-
glitter glue, and just went with that.
Found the mess at Michael's, and then I almost missed the bus. We almost missed Semi entirely after all that.
Yeah, like.
So, luckily
I was in charge of the.
Semi. But
luckily, I was in charge of the buses, and we made it there on time. It was
Yeah.
at Box too, so like.
it was that box. And we ended up having a great time.
Yeah,
DJ
it
was
was a lot
good,
of
even though there
fun.
was no Cardi B played, and that was a definite
Very
problem.
disappointed.
But yeah,
But
it was a fun
all
night,
in all.
and that's our recap for anyone out there who is interested by any chance. And that's all the time we have this week. Actually, we'll see you back here in 2 weeks after Thanksgiving.
That's right, and a big thank you to all of our viewers watching at home.
Mhm.
When we get back, the holiday season will be coming in hot, along with Holiday Hottie, where student media's hottest bachelors compete to be crowned the Holiday Hottie.
That'll be live November 28th, and you don't want to miss it. But in the meantime, you can follow us on Twitter at Q30 Entertain and subscribe to Q30 on YouTube.
Good night, Quinnipiac.